All right, let's look at our first example. Always start with your parent function and describe what happened. So you can grab both of these, or you can look back at your notes and see that subtracting something outside the parentheses is a shift down. So you can just put a down arrow, 2.5. Subtracting something inside the parentheses shifts right, 8. And subtracting something outside the parentheses is a shift down, however many it says to shift down to. Okay. Multiplying by a number outside the parentheses is directly affecting the, is a vertical compression, because we are directly affecting the y value. So this is a vertical compression of 1/2, and then we shift up 3 units. All right, multiplying by a negative, we're going to flip over the x-axis. So instead of a smiley face, we're going to get a frowny face. It's going to be stretched by a factor of 2. We're going to shift left 1 unit, and we're going to shift up 5. Now I'm going to show you on Desmos that it indeed does what we predicted. So again, start with my parent function. I do have everything listed over here. The first one we said was going to shift down. Again, we look at our vertex. It did shift down that many units. This one was a shift to the right, which we see it did shift to the right 8 units, and then it shifted down. The next one is a vertical compression, meaning that it did get wider. My vertex went from here and it did shift up 3 units. Okay. And my next one, it did flip. So instead of a smiley face, we now have a frowny face, this purple one. It did stretch, okay, or get more narrow. We did shift to the right 1 unit and shift up 5 units. So my vertex was 0, 0, and now it is -1, 5 as my new vertex. All right, so what can we write an equation based on this description here? I'm going to say that we absolutely can. It's telling us to create g of x. And it wants us to translate 7 units to the left and 2 units up. So put the F out there. We are going to do 7 units to the left, which means that we're adding, and 2 units up. So you can write it that way, or you can write it this way. It doesn't matter. You will get the same thing. Okay. I will show you. Oops. I'm going to get rid of this so we're not confused. G of x equals x plus 7 squared plus 2. We wanted to shift left 7 units and up 2 units, which is what we got here. Okay. The last part at the bottom, what key ideas would you emphasize and how would you describe the visual changes of the graph? It's it's going to be a shift up or down. It's going to be a shift left or right. It's going to be a stretch or compression. Stretch or compress, which is narrow or wider. And it's also going to do a flip or reflective, either way. And those are the things that we need to know about quadratic transformations. You now have practice on pages 65 and 66.